Hey everyone, Mike with OneTut.net here, and this is the second tutorial in my series for HTML fundamentals. And in this tutorial you're going to be creating your first web page, and I'm going to explain the structure to you guys. HTML is very basic, believe it or not, so let's get started. First, what I'm going to have you guys do is create a couple folders. We're going to call a folder called HTML Fundamentals, and inside of that folder let's make a new folder called 1-my first web page. We're going to keep this tutorial series organized so you can reference back to these folders after in case you're having problems. Now open your text editor of choice, which mine is Sublime, and I'm going to drag and drop the folder so we can easily see the folders. Create a new file, and first what we're going to do is we're going to save this file as index.html. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language because HTML uses what's called markup tags. So first what I'm going to have you guys do is type your first tag. What this is going to be called is a doc type. There are many different doc types, and depending on what kind of HTML pages you're coding with, which tags you use, the doc types will be different each time. This is a standard HTML5 doc type because there isn't really a standard for it yet, so it's a very short tag. Other doc types can include HTML 4.01, XHTML 1.0, which each of those have strict, transitional, and frame set doc types. There's also XHTML 1.1, and this is HTML5. Now after the doc type, we're going to open up our HTML tags, they're called, which everything that you code will be inside of these tags. The only thing outside of the HTML tags is the doc type. Now as you notice, I'm saying tags. Each of these are called tags. Tags are opened with a less than sign, your tag name, and a greater than sign, and each of them must be closed, and they look identical to the opener tag. The only difference is there's a / before the tag name. That's how you know it's a closing tag. Now a structured HTML page will include a head tag, a closing head tag, a body tag, and a closing body tag. Now the head of a HTML page includes the title, link elements, which are style sheets. You can actually input your own CSS into the head tags to style your page. Meta tags and scripts will be input here. But today we're just going to start by putting a title tag, which is just called title. Now let's type my first web page. Now notice how this doesn't look very clean. It's just right after each other. After each head tag and body tag, we need to indent every other tag to make it semantic. Now inside the body is where everything displayed on the page will be. Now I have a good analogy for this. Everything inside of the body tag is considered a picture inside of a picture frame. The HTML and head tags would be the frame itself, and the body is the picture. Now inside of the body, let's just start with a simple paragraph tag. We're going to open with a P. Let's make sure we indent first. We're going to open it with a P, and it's also going to have a closing tag. Now inside of this, we can type our paragraph. This is my first paragraph. Now this is the basic structure of an HTML web page. So let's view it in the web browser and see what it looks like. Now notice how the title of the web page is up here. That's because the title is in the head because it's not actually displayed in the page. Now, of course, our paragraph is within the body tags, So it's in the body of the page. Now you can see how there's this space around the paragraph. This is called default styling. Each browser has different default styling, which we'll go over later when we get into CSS. But for now, this is what a paragraph looks like. Now this concludes our second tutorial, and our next tutorial, the third tutorial we're going to do, is going to be on paragraphs more in depth, line breaks, and comments. So thanks for viewing this tutorial. I hope you continue with the series. Don't forget to check out our forum at onetut.net.